Hey YouTube, this is the Tengu Tornado deck I promised you in the previous video. It's a small synchro based deck. I only use 3 synchros and I use the rest as fusions. And I run the Omni Heroes in this deck. It uses Reborn Tengu and Destiny Hero Malicious and sometimes Dandelion to spam out multiple copies of the same fusion thanks to polymerization and fusion gate. So let me turn to a quick rundown of this deck because I don't want this video to be very long and you tell me what you think. Give me any advice. And before I go through this deck, I want everyone to know that before this deck is completed, I need Glow Up Bulb and Plague Spreader Zombie. So if anyone out there has any of those, let me know, PM me in a message, and I'll post my trade binder video up here so you can see what I have, and we can probably work something out. Alright, let's get started. Being that this is a hero deck, it runs the hero engine. It has to have 1 Stratos to search out everything in the deck. Search and malicious, destiny draw, +2/2, banish, stuff like that. E-Hero Flash, when he's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can banish him and 3 other different named elemental heroes from my graveyard to add 1 normal spell card from my graveyard to my hand. I run in a lot of normal spell cards, mainly the fusion ones, and a lot of recyclings and destruction and stuff like that. And Flash allows me to get quick access to this. Spore is a wind attribute plant, level 1 tuner. Banish 1 plant monster in my graveyard to special summon it, and increase its level equal to the level of the banished plant monster. This guy allows me to synchro for easy level 8s, depending on who he's synchroing with. Being that he's a wind attribute, once he's done in the graveyard and I can't bring him back no more, he becomes great tornado material. I can send him to the graveyard via Future Fusion or Fool's Burial. Since this deck is a hero hybrid, and hero feast with every attribute, Future Fusion becomes a +2 Fool's Burial that can send 2 or more monsters to the graveyard for deck thinning. Lonefire Blossom is a fire attribute plant, so he becomes Nova Master material when I'm done with him. Lets me go through my deck and search out any plant after I tribute him and special summon it to the field. So it gives me quick access to my tuner, my token maker, or Nose for the hero lockup where you can't attack her. And once I get Glow Bulb, another level 1 tuner. Dandelion, when coming with Polymerization and Fusion Gate, I can summon 3 Elemental Hero Gaias. I Polymerization it, send it to the graveyard, summon Elemental Hero Gaia. Get 2 tokens, play Fusion Gate, banish 1 token and an E-Hero Gaia. Banish the other token and an E-Hero Gaia. I don't run 3 E-Hero Gaias, I just use 1, but I might put a second one in here just so I can get 2 Gaias and knock one of your monsters' attack down by 1/4 of its original attack. Chaos Sorcerer, the deck has a lot of lights and dark, and the ratio is pretty decent, so why not? 2 E-Hero Ice Edges. It lets me discard a card from my hand to allow it to attack directly. If it inflicts damage by a direct attack, I destroy 1 set backfill my opponent controls. He's good absolute 0 material. He helps me get the maliciouses out of my hand. He helps me get Dandelion and the tuners out of my hand. And he's good backfill cleaning. 2 E-Hero Nose. If there's another elemental hero on my side of the field besides herself, she can't be selected as an attack target. When she inflicts, and she also is allowed to attack directly, there's another E-Hero on the field. If she inflicts battle damage, her attack goes up by 100 and her defense goes down by 100. I don't know if y'all hear that noise, but it's my brother's music that he's making up there. Try the best to ignore it if you don't. It's just bothering you. If not, just enjoy it for the rest of the video. So I can go Lonefire Blossom, Tribute, special summon this. If I didn't normal summon that turn, or I can Monster Reborn, I'll get the other Knos out. And then I create the Knos lockup where you can't attack either one of them, and they're constantly hitting you directly and getting stronger every time. Alright. 2 Destiny Hero Malicious, which pretty much you really have no choice but to run 2 of them. I can Destiny draw 2, banish it, summon another 1 synchro or fuse. The fusion spam combo with this is when you play Polymerization, fuse Destiny Hero Malicious with another hero to summon either Absolute 0 if it's a water hero, or Adoration if it's a random hero in general. Then you banish the Malicious that you use Polymerization on to summon another one from your deck and play Fusion Gate, and then get out another one. So you can spam 2 Adorations or 2 Absolute Zeros, or 1 Adoration and 1 Absolute 0. So Malicious also helps the synchro spamming in this, not the synchro spamming, the synchroing and the fusion spamming in this deck. And he's also D-draw targets and future fusion targets. Destiny Hero Diamond Dude helps me sift through my deck so I can get to the cards I need quicker. It also keeps me from possibly drawing my Destiny Hero Malicious and my Reborn Tengu so they can stay in the deck and become that plus later. And if it happens to hit a normal spell card, I can get it back through Flash, as well as play it back from the graveyard once I leave it in there first. And he also is, Diamond Dude is actually also the Absolute 0 material too. 3 Reborn Tengu, not Reborn Tengu, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. 3 Raikou Lightsworn Hunters. I would like to get these hollowed out, so if anyone has hollow ones of these, let me know. We can work something out. These are really good. They're a staple in my hero decks because it helps me mill, and I can Miracle Fuse with a mill. Raikou was originally in my Neo-Spacian deck. I had to get 3 more to put them in there for the hollow ones. In this deck particularly, it helps me mill my tuners to the graveyard and mill the Malicious or mill the Dandelion or mill anything like that that can be used for later on. Therefore, getting mad pluses and field destruction in the same process. Alright, 3 Reborn Tengus. I got these from my cousin. His name is, on YouTube, his account name is Brute Blackman. I actually knew he was going to order me these, but I had to play it like I didn't know. But I was still surprised when I found that he actually did it. He's helped me out so many times since I met him and my other cousin, Aaron Price. I really appreciate them. It's really hard to find good family like that. So thanks, Brute Blackman. This is a shout out for you. I'm going to put your link to your channel underneath my video so people can check you out. He's pretty much posting good cartoon shows and game informing videos. So if you're a gamer and you like watching good shows on TV, go check him out because he pretty much has them in HD. But in this deck, Reborn Tengu is the key. He helps me synchro. Or if I summon one and I play a Fusion Gate, I can banish Tengu and E-Hero to summon Great Tornado. Thus, Tengu summons another copy of himself. Banish that Tengu and another E-Hero, get another Great Tornado. Summon another Tengu. Banish that Tengu and another E-Hero, summon Great Tornado. So by summoning one Tengu and having 3 E-Heroes in my hand, I can summon 3 Great Tornadoes in one move. Thus, having all my opponent's monsters attack and defense by 1/8 of their current attack, which is possibly an OTK. I'm thinking about side decking 1 Vision Hero Trinity for that said moment. So I can go Tornado, 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 Trinity, attack all 3. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do, because that sounds really good. But Tengu has a lot of purposes in his deck. I'm never trading these, really, because I have so many deck ideas that run Tengu. Alright, time for the spells. Future Fusion, like I said, it's a massive, foolish burial. Future Fusion in today's play is a staple among fusion decks because Foolish Burial only sends 1 monster. Future Fusions can send at least 2 or more, thus thinning your deck down 2 or more cards so you can get into the cards you need quickly. This card is very popular. It should remain limited. I cannot see this card getting banned, but it's a must-have in hero decks in general, or any fusion-based decks. Alright, Miracle Fusion. I only want 1 to help me fuse what's in the graveyard. Typical staple for E-Heroes. Polymerization. Fusion. Help me get cards out of my hand and put them in the graveyard for later use. Typical staple for heroes. If anyone has any more polymerization arts like this, let me know. Because I'm trying to trade the polymerization alternate art to one of my friends because he likes that. But I'm trying to collect a lot of polymerization hollow of these alternate art, original polymerization art like this. So if you have any spare polymerization super rare arts like this that are lying around, I'll be happy to trade for them. Alright, I use 1 Heavy Storm, typical staple. Dark Hole, typical staple. I'm sorry about the glare, guys, but this light in my kitchen is really bright. Monster Born, staple. Pot of Avarice. Pot of Avarice is a staple among any quick and fast-paced swarming synchro decks because you put a lot of stuff in the graveyard. So you pretty much know what this is used for. If anyone has any more hollow Pot of Avarices, anything from super rare on up, let me know. I prefer the ultras or the gold rares. I need more Pot of Avarices. Alright, Reinforcements of the Army. I can search any of the heroes in this deck except for Notes because she's a plant, but it allows me to search for basically Stratos, Ice Edge, or Diamond Dude and such. But in another version of my deck, I'm going to run this. I'm going to have the Junk Synchron Quick Draw Hero Engine. It's basically an upgrade of my old deck called Child's Play. You should go scroll down in the video of my playlist and you'll see it. It's called Child's Play. Charge of the Light Brigade. It's a staple if you're running 3 Raikous. Foolish Burial, staple. It's like an extra future fusion, but it doesn't bring out any fusion monsters. It just helps me send 1 monster to the graveyard to thin my deck down plus -1, and then use it whatever I send later use. Mind Control. I can either take your monster and synchro with it, or I can take your monster, use its effect or whatever, and attack you directly, or I can take your monster and fuse with it through Fusion Gate because the only monster I cannot fuse with in the TCG is Dark until E-Hero Escurial comes out. So I'm actually going to try to make a hero-based deck called, I think it's called Galactic Hero, where I just keep taking your monsters and fusing with them with Fusion Gate and banishing them. It's like I'm doing super polymerization, but I don't have to discard. I'm just taking your monsters and cleaning your field up. 1 Terraforming, because I run 3 Fusion Gates. 2 Destiny Draws. because I have 4D heroes and I can constantly cycle out through them, and also draw 2, get that +2, and 3 fusion gates. The fusions the tech fusion cards for any hero based deck. Polymerization is, in my opinion, is good still, but with Fusion Gate and the heroes being able to fuse really quickly with anything, Fusion Gate has become a top rated fusion card for hero based decks, and it becomes almost a staple. My traps are 3 Paradox Fusions. Paradox Fusion is the Solemn Judgment support for fusion monsters. I banish 1 fusion monster that's face up that I control to negate a special summon or a spell or trap card and destroy it. And the fusion monster returns to the field during the second end phase of its activate during the second end phase. So obviously enough, the best fusion monster to use Paradox Fusion on is Absolute Zero. Thus, you're negating their card effect or summon, and then Zero destroys all their monsters. This card is amazingly good and a must-have for any heavy fusion-based deck. Alright, my extra deck. 3 E-Hero Absolute Zeros. Field Cleaners. He's a Regaiki hero, plus 400 for rewater a monster on the field besides a copy of himself. Basically, what he's mostly used for is field cleaning. When Mask Hero Acid comes out, I'm gonna make a deck called Acid Reflex, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And it runs off, it's a straight up Mask Hero deck. I'm gonna have 3 Zeros, 3 Acids, 3 Dianes, and 3 Vapors, and 3 Gokas. Oh wait, did I say that right? 3 Goka, Vapor, Acid, and Diane, yeah, and 3 Zeros. And that is just going to be a really fast-paced Mask Hero deck. Being that the Mask Heroes are summoned through Mass Change, which is only 1 card, and it uses only 1 component to summon a monster, it's major pluses, and you're not giving out a lot. 3 E-Hero Great Tornadoes. The Tengu engine. This card can weaken your opponent's monsters quickly and then run over them very quickly. I love this guy. I've been waiting for a long time, ever since I heard that Great Tornado was coming out. When I first heard about Reborn Tengu, the first thing that clicked in my head was the Great Tornado engine before Great Tornado even came out. 3 E-Hero The Shinings. I want to play in the regional in New Jersey, but they won't let me use the 2 Korean Shinings. So if anyone has a tradable Elemental Hero that's Shining, let me know. I'll need to trade for it in order to replace the 2 OCG ones so I can actually use them. If I go to the region, the only one I'll be allowed to use is this one, and I don't think 1 Shining is going to cut it. I think I use 2 Nova Masters for draw power. I can bring them out through Lone Fire Blossom, and 1 E-Hero Gaia, just for that, you know. When Gaia attacks him off in the tap position after he uses his effect, it's basically a 22 damage. So if you have 22 on points or less, I'm just going to hit you for a game. And my synchros are Stardust, Fullmetal Synchro, and Shooting Star Dragon. Pretty much staple synchros and fast-paced synchro decks. Well, peoples, you've seen the Tengu Tornado deck. The next deck I'll be uploading is called Cosmic Kids, which is the XYZ version of my Child's Play deck. I'm sorry for the delay for making decks or more videos. I've just been very, very busy lately. So just, bear with me. Comment, rate, subscribe, like. Pass my YouTube channel around. Spread me around like a virus to all your friends. Tell your friends about me and everything. I'm trying to reach 300 subscribers is the new goal. Everyone, take care of yourself. I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And peace out.